Every die-hard South Park fan is well aware that in the first 5 seasons of the show, Kenny met his demise in virtually every imaginable way, often with a shocking and humorous twist.
Oh my god! They killed Kenny!
However, something intriguing occurred as the series progressed. The frequency of Kenny's deaths began to dwindle, leaving many viewers curious about the reasons behind this change. Let's delve into the fascinating evolution of Kenny McCormick's character in South Park. Kenny McCormick, the perpetually hooded character, is an integral part of the show's core quartet alongside Stan Marsh, Kyle Broflovsky, and Eric Cartman. He is instantly recognizable by his iconic orange parka, which obscures most of his face and muffles his speech. Kenny's unique character trait was his knack for stumbling into perilous, often fatal situations in the early seasons of South Park, resulting in a series of gruesome and comical deaths. But as the series continued, a gradual shift in the treatment of Kenny's character occurred. The relentless cycle of his deaths was no longer the show's central focus, and a more intricate character development for Kenny took its place. It's essential to explore the underlying reasons for this transformation, as it not only reflects the growth and maturation of the show itself, but it also adds depth and intrigue to the South Park universe. Let's uncover the exciting journey of Kenny McCormick and the thought-provoking reasons behind his evolving role in South Park. Absolutely, the ingenious creators of South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, were renowned for their creativity in finding every conceivable way to dispatch poor Kenny McCormick in nearly every other episode during the early seasons of the show. This macabre yet strangely humorous ritual was a defining feature of the show's dark, irreverent humor. And it wasn't just Kenny's deaths that became iconic, it was also the reactions of his friends, Stan and Kyle, that added to the memorable charm. Whenever Kenny met his grim fate, Stan Marsh, his closest friend, would exclaim in shock,
Oh my god! They killed Kenny!
To which the equally appalled Kyle Broflovsky would respond with his classic line,
You bastard!
These catchphrases became synonymous with South Park and were eagerly anticipated by fans with each new episode. It's remarkable to think that if we were to tally all the times Kenny met his untimely demise, we'd find ourselves well over 100 instances where he met a gruesome or comical end. Let's reminisce about some of those unforgettable moments when South Park's favorite sacrificial character, Kenny, met his doom, often in the most outlandish and surprising ways. These darkly comic moments were a testament to the show's ability to push the boundaries of humor while keeping its viewers entertained and shocked at the same time. In one particular episode, Kenny faced an absurd fate when a massive boulder was dramatically launched from a volcano, crushing him beneath its weight. As is customary, the obligatory shout from his friend Stan echoed through the scene.
Oh my god! They killed Kenny!
Yet in a surprising turn of events, Kenny miraculously emerged from beneath the boulder, defying death. However, just as everyone began to breathe a sigh of relief, the cruel hand of fate intervened once again. The boulder rolled over Kenny, reducing him to a pancake-like state. Oops indeed. This classic example demonstrates the show's knack for ingeniously subverting expectations. In another hilarious episode, Kenny's misfortune took a more comically absurd turn. His arms were humorously depicted as 2 Middle Park Cowboys players, each symbolizing one of his limbs. But the punchline came when a third Middle Park Cowboy player was the one who actually killed him, providing a humorous twist on the show's signature gag. And then there's the unforgettable encounter with the Phonics monkey in Cartman's bedroom. As Kenny was subjected to a comically brutal beating against virtually everything in the room, Stan couldn't help but blurt out,
Oh my god! Phonics Monkey killed Kenny!
However, in a break from the usual, "You bastards," from Kyle, it was Cartman who chimed in with his distinct brand of humor, exclaiming,
You're damn straight he did.
The absence of Kyle's usual line added a new layer of humor to the situation, highlighting the show's ever-evolving, unpredictable comic brilliance. The episode where Kenny becomes utterly engrossed in playing a video game, unwavering in his pursuit of mastering it, serves as another memorable example of South Park's dark yet clever humor. No matter what chaotic events unfolded in the real world, Kenny was determined to excel in the virtual one. However, his unwavering focus ultimately led to a tragic and comical end when he was obliviously run over by a truck while immersed in the game. Indeed, the repeated killing of Kenny, accompanied by the infamous catchphrases from his friends, became a beloved running gag, an integral part of South Park's charm that fans eagerly anticipated with each episode. This morbid humor was a signature of the show's early seasons. However, something extraordinary occurred in Season 5, when the creators decided to take an unexpected and rather bold turn. In that season, they killed Kenny in a manner that seemed more permanent, breaking from the established tradition. Fans were left in suspense, wondering if Kenny would ever return. But when Season 6 made its triumphant return to the screens, Kenny reappeared, seemingly reborn.
Oh, hey Kenny. Dude, where have you been?
Yet, intriguingly, from that point onward, the show took a notable departure from its earlier formula. The relentless and often grotesque deaths of Kenny became increasingly infrequent, and in many episodes, they stopped killing him altogether. So what might be the exact reasons behind this transformation? Let's break it down. The creators, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, indeed recognized that the recurring gag of killing Kenny in various ways might become repetitive and lose its impact over time. They wisely understood that viewer fatigue could set in, and it was essential to keep the show's humor fresh and unpredictable. The initial concept of killing Kenny in every episode stemmed from his character's somewhat limited design. His inability to speak clearly and the muffled nature of his voice made it challenging to integrate him into the show's humor through conventional dialogue. Therefore, the recurring deaths of Kenny served as a kind of dark comedic placeholder. However, the creators' decision to permanently kill Kenny in Season 5 was a pivotal moment in the show's history. It allowed other characters to step into the spotlight and develop their own storylines, thereby injecting fresh humor and dynamics into the show. This change offered new opportunities for characters like Butters, who rapidly gained popularity as a result. Kenny's eventual return in Season 6 marked the beginning of a new phase in Southpark's evolution. While he was still subjected to death on occasion, the frequency of these occurrences decreased significantly. This shift allowed the show to explore other forms of humor and storytelling, broadening its appeal and attracting a more diverse audience. In summary, the creators' decision to reduce the killing of Kenny was a strategic move to keep South Park engaging and vibrant, preventing the show from becoming overly reliant on a single recurring gag. This evolution allowed the show to embrace new avenues of humor, character development, and storytelling while keeping its core fanbase engaged. Thanks for watching our video on why South Park stopped killing Kenny. If you enjoyed this content, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe for more captivating insights on your favorite topics. Your support means the world to us, and we look forward to bringing you more exciting content in the future. Stay tuned and stay connected.